The correct statement. So mark the correct statement. First is ki nuclear force between two proton. Nuclear force between two proton. So this is proton and this is proton. So nuclear force between two proton. So Q1 equals to plus E, Q2 equals to plus E. So that is proton. So proton carries charge as well as also it also carries masses. So nuclear force between two proton is always greater than the electromagnetic force. Yes, nuclear force is greater than electromagnetic force, but for nuclear force the separation should be for nuclear force to occur, separation must be less than 10 to the power minus 14 meter. Separation should be less than 10 to the power minus 14 meter. So it is given कि nuclear force between two proton is always greater than electromagnetic force between them. So it is always not applicable. If separation is greater than 10 to the power minus 14 meter, so this will be not applicable. So nuclear force between two proton, for nuclear force to happen, separation must be less than 10 to the power minus 14 meter. So this condition must be satisfied. So option A is not correct because it is nuclear force between two proton is always greater than. Always, due to always it is not satisfied. Due to always it is not satisfied. So option B. Option B says that the electromagnetic force between two proton is always greater than gravitational force between them. Yes, we know that electromagnetic force is greater than gravitational force because gravitational force is the weakest force in nature. Gravitational force is the weakest force in nature and electromagnetic force is greater than gravitational force. Yes, option B is correct. The gravitational force between two protons may be greater than nuclear force. Yes, gravitational force between two proton may be greater than nuclear force. Yes, it is correct. So because may option is there, because may, yes, gravitational force may be greater than nuclear force because separation parameter is there. Gravitational force is greater than nuclear force. May condition is there, so this option is correct. So electromagnetic force between two proton may be greater than nuclear force. Electromagnetic force between two proton may be greater than the nuclear force. Electromagnetic force may be greater than nuclear force. So may option is there. So this option is also correct. Because nuclear force to happen, separation must be less than 10 to the power minus 14 meter. Otherwise, electromagnetic is greater than nuclear force, gravitational is also greater than nuclear force because this condition is not to be considered. So that's why this is may. So option B, C, D are correct. So in this case, option B, C, D are correct. Option B, C, D are correct.